So this story carries on from the fall of 2019 when we find out the Big 12 started showing up in the summer of 2020. Now the chase was on, and I knew I had to find some public ground to hunt him on if I was going to have a legit chance. Me and my buddy Sean stuck a camera off a main trail and then a scrape in the middle of September on some public ground, just hoping to see if he traveled through. We let it sit a while, and what do you know, he's the first couple pictures on the camera. I knew I had to hunt both areas to have a chance at him during the season. I continued to get trail cam pictures of him throughout the season, so I knew it was just a matter of time until I saw him. It was October 31st on Halloween when I had my one and only encounter with him.
He's a giant. Where's he at, dude? Where's he at? In the thicket. That's him. The dark chocolate rack. That's him. I think. Hit him with a grunt. He's watching that doe. She's to the right. Dude, here he comes. Easy. That's him, dude. Dude, it's him. Are you sure? He's looking. No. He's straight downwind of us, dude. That's not good. No, it's in our face. I feel it. Okay. He's looking right at us, yo. Dude, that's him. Hit him again. That's him. Louder. He's trying to get downwind.
Well, if you can't see, I'm shaking. We just saw the giant. He was at like 70 yards. He's following a doe, grunting. I grunted at him a few times. He just wasn't interested, so at least we're in the right area. He's a giant, though. We're gonna sit here. You're still shaking. I'm still shaking so bad. I'm freezing, though. It's like 36 degrees. My legs are shaking. My gosh, I'm gonna come this way. She turned and was coming this way. I thought he must have bumped her back up to the left. Well, he bumped her up the hill, and then, but they were in that doe bedding that I told you this morning. That's where the doe's bed. But I didn't even see him. I heard him. Out of that guy's backyard. Yeah, I heard him grunt first, and then I looked back, and all I saw was his rack. Holy cow. After hunting him the rest of the season and passing up some very nice PA bucks, I found out he was shot by someone the last week of the season, and I was devastated. So much time, effort, and prayers for patience went into this one specific deer. I think what God taught me through this experience was sometimes our plans may not work out because God has something better in store for us if we are willing to trust Him and put Him first. Little did I know He had this great story in store for me. Well, I just got down to Texas right now, and me and Collin are going to head out into one of his honey holes down here. He's killed a couple nice bucks down in here this year. And
it's a little warm today. Our truck says 77 right now, so it kind of came down on one of the warmer weeks during the winter, but we're gonna make the best out of it. Deer look like they're still moving and stuff. I went out this morning to check the camera, and I saw some deer on their feet, so hoping for some luck this evening.
I got the bow with me. I haven't killed anything in PA yet. Had a pretty rough season. The big buck that I was going after was shot by the Amish, so thought I'd come down here, brought the family with me, and I'm gonna head out tonight, and then me and Collin got 2 more days. I'm down here for 3 days, so should be able to get into some deer. Walking in now. pretty hot for the 29th of December. But pretty good deer back in here. We're gonna get set up in the blind and just wait till deer start moving. Hopefully they do. Alright, it's about 3 o'clock. And it's the second day of my Texas trip out here with Collin. And missed the giant this morning at a different spot. My arrow deflected off the tree, off a branch, and it kicked the arrow like 2 feet to the right. He was probably a giant 10 or 11 point in the 150s, but we're back in the blind, and I actually never killed a deer out of a blind, so it's pretty new for me. I've hunted out of a blind, but never killed one. So we got a bunch of trails in front of us that intersect here about 25 yards away, and when Collin set this blind up a couple days ago, he said he saw 2 nice bucks in here. And he's had a couple good encounters in here as well, so we're just gonna sit back, relax, and hoping and praying that we get another opportunity, because if not, I might stay a couple more days, because it's supposed to pour tomorrow, so we got the right wind. It's feeling good. Keeps staring back in there. There's a big one in there. Dude, just get the rangefinder ready. I know, I got there. You gotta let me know. He's 32 right now. Okay. 30 yards. Right, joking. I would put your thing at like 30. I thought 25. Stop. He's looking at us. He's coming right towards us, dude. And he keeps looking back there again. Why is he coming towards us? Because that tree is 25 behind him. Hopefully that big buck doesn't go behind us. Why would it? I mean, because, they always try to catch your wind. And the wind's blowing directly in our face. Here comes that spike again. He's the one that can move your ears.
Oh, here he comes, Curt. Here he comes. Here he comes. 30. Holy cow. No, a little farther. Probably. He's coming to 30. He's coming to 30. He's coming to 30. Big one. Yes. There, draw back. Wait. Draw back. Draw now. Take your time. Take your time. Kill him. Smoked him. Smoked him.
Did you smoke him?
Yep.
Are you
Smoked
sure?
him. Smoked him. Smoked him, baby.
Are you serious, dude?
Yes, I smoked him.
Are you freaking serious?
There's a big hole in him.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Dude, she's a freaking giant. Oh my gosh.
You didn't hear him hit him?
Yes,
Dude, he was like this after I hit him.
He's a freaking stud, Curt. Oh my god. Wait.
Dude, there's a big hole in him.
Hold on. I think I see him still. Curt. Dude.
Smoked him. There's a hole in him like that.
I-
You don't know if I hit him or not?
No, I know you hit him, dude, but it looked kind of low.
Thank you, Jesus. Dude, he's a giant.
You didn't... You sure it was a good shot?
Yes. Perfect. When he was running, there was a hole like that. And then when he got up to that little spot behind the tree, he went like this.
I saw that. Dude.
Dude, they kept looking back.
I knew it.
There had to be a big
I knew
buck
it.
back there.
We
Do you
caught
have
it, dude.
Good footage of him?
Yes, 100%.
Thank
Did you see all the junk he had, dude?
Yes.
Oh my god. Dude, I told you. I told you. Oh my gosh.
You're like 30, 20 up, 35, and then I'm like, I'm just keeping at 30, and then he come up.
That was like,
If anything,
he was like
dude,
20.
I was high, but
No.
because right there.
I wasn't looking at him when you shot. I was looking
Dude,
at
I just smoked him. I know I did. It went right through him. Blew right through him.
Dude.
Oh my gosh. Can't believe that.
Dude, how did that just happen? 2 bucks in one day you shot at. You've been here for not even 24
Super
hours,
white rack.
dude.
Super white rack.
Oh my gosh.
That's a giant.
Dude, did you see he
That was
started...
the most intense thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, Curt, here he comes, drop back, and I just went, and there he freaking was right there. He's done.
We
He's
gotta
on
look
it
at the
right there.
film.
I'm pretty sure he freaking crashed right there. When the last time I saw him, his face was going into the ground like that.
We gotta look at the film. Dude, I told you, these trails intersect right here, 25 yards. First time ever sitting in here.
Holy smokes. Alright, so basically what happened is me and Collin are sitting here. We got in here super, super early. Like, what, like 2:30?
Super quiet. We didn't make a peep getting in here.
We came around and basically just came around. They bed on the side and we had wind in our face. And we came up, we get sitting here, we got situated, and we didn't see anything. And all of a sudden,
It started raining a little bit. It stopped.
started raining a little bit. And then, what, 2 hours into our hunt, it's like, it's got to be 4:30 or something. Probably almost 5. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock, 4:59. So, probably 20 minutes ago, I look over and I thought it was a doe, but it was a big spike. It had like, I don't know, 7, 8 inch spikes. And then another small 2.5-year-old, and I was gonna shoot him, and Collin's like, no, there's bigger ones in here. They kind of just meandered in front of us at like 25 yards.
Feeding
Then
on the grass.
All of a sudden, they started looking back, and I opened the blind just a little bit here, and there was a doe. So I'm like, okay. Then the doe kind of filtered in front of us at like 30-something yards, and then they kind of followed her, and then they both stopped and looked back. And I put my pin to 30, because that's where that small buck was at. There's trails that intersect in the front here. And all of a sudden, Collin's like, here he comes. And I'm like, shooter. He's like, yeah. And then I was ready to go. He's like, draw, wait. And then he said, draw. And then all of a sudden, I look over, and he's already at like 32 yards. And he came in.
Closing the
I
distance.
was drawn back for not that long, but probably felt like forever, but probably like 15, 20 seconds, waiting. And then all of a sudden, broadside, I didn't even have to stop him, boom. And then when he ran off, I saw
25
him.
yards.
And then all of a sudden, well, I used my 30 pin right on him because he was probably 28. And then when last time I saw him, it looked like he kind of like stumbled at the last second, probably 80 yards away. You didn't hear it hit him very
No,
hard?
I heard it smack him. I know you smacked him. I just wasn't looking at him when you shot. I was trying to zoom in a little bit.
Well, let's watch the footage and we'll figure it out. I'm gonna call Courtney. We gotta call Pap too.
Yeah.
Here, let me call Courtney real quick. Actually, we'll call Pap. Call Pap first. Are you kidding me? Nobody's answering. I just shot a big buck.
Smoked.
Just shot a giant.
Smoked.
I just shot a giant.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, he's giant.
Off the ground.
Off the ground.
I'm happy for you.
Holy smokes, 30 yards. It was just the most intense hunt of all time.
Oh, I'm so excited. Finally.
So hopefully he's down, but as far as I know, there's a big hole in him when he ran off. So hopefully we find him. We definitely need some prayer. So pray for us right now, but I'm pretty sure he's down because
Good.
he's a giant though. Super white rack, like he's super nice. Alright, so we just climbed out. The shot does look a little low, but it looks like he ducked into it, so we're gonna get up on the arrow. We've given him not that long, but probably 20 minutes maybe. It's just right up here. We're gonna look at the arrow and see what we're gonna do, but if it's a low shot, we're definitely gonna back out. But let's go check it out.
Yep.
Well, stomach.
Stomach.
Yep, smell it. Well, we're on a little bit of blood. The arrow doesn't look as good as I thought, but we're actually starting to get up on blood here. We've given it a little bit. We definitely probably will back out for sure unless we see him up here, but when I initially saw him after I shot him, about 50 yards after he ran, he started stumbling, so he could be up here, but we don't know. We got blood here, not very good, but here's better blood, starting to bleed decent. You hear him?
Yeah. Is he done?
I think he crashed. Dude, I'm freaking eaten alive.
I know.
That freaking
Red
fire
ants.
right there.
He was done. He was done. He just needed another one.
Going like this with
Yeah.
his head, and then he was flicking his tail, but he needed another. He's done. Thank you.
Let's go check him out.
No, we're gonna give him like freaking 5 minutes. Dude, I was literally sitting. Film that. I was literally sitting on that fire.
I know.
Freaking fire ant nest.
Somebody's new to Texas. You should know better than that.
Can't believe I saw him. All I
Yeah.
saw was his head going like this.
Yeah,
bobbing.
he's huge, man.
I hit him good though that time.
Good.
Definitely. It blew right.
What'd you sneak up to?
20. I had my pin at 20. 27.
Yeah.
I was right up. Let's go check it out. But did you hear him crash?
Was he?
He
Is the
grunted
arrow?
really loud.
Is the arrow still in him?
No, it's right there. You can
I see it, but I don't.
No,
okay.
it blew right through him.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it blew right through him. Right when he got up, the arrow flew out. You hear him grunt?
Yeah, I heard him grunt.
Oh yeah. Full blood. I probably heart shotted him. Yeah. Alright, let's go. You got it. You got camera light?
No.
Not really.
Much. That's him?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's a stud, dude. Let's go, dude.
Wow.
That's a freaking stud.
Oh, he's all tangled up. Oh, dude. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Curt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's broke this. That's broken off. This is broken off.
Holy cow.
We got him.
First full day here. He gets it done.
Dude,
Oh my
check this out.
gosh.
Though. Here, I'll give you a light. Look how low my first hit was. Terribly low.
Told
He was
ya.
gonna die, but the second shot was perfect.
It was, dude, he was quartering.
Look. Yeah, he was. That doe that initially came, she had to have been in heat because she came back to where we shot him.
She wouldn't
Same
leave
doe.
the area. She wouldn't leave more than 20 yards from us.
Yep.
Beautiful buck, dude.
Too bad he's broken off, but he's a giant,
That's
dude. Stud. Right, just slit it.
Yep.
And then 29, right? What a hunt. Yeah, me and Collin came out this morning and I missed a big buck. My arrow hit a branch. I think I've said that a couple times now, but I got another opportunity. God provided me another opportunity, and he definitely brought me a good one in. So my shot initially was pretty low, actually. It hit another branch, if you guys can tell in the footage. But two small bucks came in initially, and they made their way out kind of in the middle of where they were going to feed at. And then they started looking back, and a doe came, and then what was it, Collin? Maybe like 30 seconds later?
Not
30
even.
seconds later, like not even 30 seconds later, Collin's like, dude, here he comes. And this is a buck Collin's had on trail camera quite a bit in here from that broken G2 on the left side. But he's like, draw back. So I drew back, and he was already 30 yards. I was probably drawn back for like 20 seconds and made a decent shot on him, but like I said, my arrow deflected. Hit him low, and we gave him like a half hour, started tracking him, and it was, when we got up in the arrow, there was stomach blood. It was kind of gutty, it had guts on it. So we walked up 50, 60 yards, and then he started bleeding decent, and we went back to the blind, got the stuff, gave him like another 20 minutes, and walked up, and we probably walked like 150 yards, and I saw him bobbing his head and like flickering his tail. He was bedded down, and I got down real quick and told Collin. I was texting him because he was like 25 yards behind me. So I got up on him and got another shot in him, hit him perfectly. He grunted, got up, ran away, and he probably ran like 60, 70 yards after that. So I got 2 shots in him. So what an awesome experience. I'm a PA boy coming down to Texas and getting it done. So pretty awesome. Here in Texas, it's like probably second, third week of December they rut here, so they're just ending. So he was definitely locked down on that doe, and it was pretty sweet to have him come in like that. So
Texas is pretty good to veterans. I was able to come down here because I'm a disabled vet, get a free license, and got like the super combo, so I can pretty much hunt anything, fish for anything down here. They give you 3 buck tags and a bunch of other stuff, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.